The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
Okay, as much as I hate Sai, I will admit she has cake.
No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Oh boy.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Does that mean take her out in the back alley and shoot her?
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it?
Oh
The
boy.
leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Oh, so that's what this is about, huh? Politics.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
Man, this is interesting, because, let's see here. Persona 1 is kind of like the world got taken over by demons and you have to basically fight it off. Persona 2 was a mystery trying to uncover your past, and trying to basically regain with friends and stuff and become closer with them again. Persona 3 was all about kind of like these secret heroes that literally nobody knew about. Like, they didn't get a fan base or anything like that. They were just people who are doing the right thing, just basically trying to be good people and being fighters of the night, the people who save the world without anyone knowing. The unsung heroes, which is probably one of the reasons why that game is one of my favorite games of all time, is just because it's so unique in how it plays up its heroes. Persona 4 is a kind of like a detective mystery in a small town, murder mystery in a small town. This one is very interesting. This one is like got a lot of layers to it. It's got this kind of interesting, like, you know, popularity. When does it go too far? It has themes of like popularity but it's also getting very political, and it's getting very very different for a Persona game, which I really like.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what.
Yeah. No surprise there.
One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me.
Okay.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Oh boy.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Again, these guys are like freaking James Bond villains, I swear. He's even doing that evil laugh. Amazing. You couldn't be even any less subtle about it. No, this is gonna go bad, dude. This is gonna go bad.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
Oh boy.
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
You will, huh?
Yep.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
So you found out.
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Yeah, so Joker's not stupid.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
Oh, really?
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at.
Huh.
It's around that time that I got to know her.
That is an interesting twist. I would have never guessed that for Sojiro.
She said something odd when we were out drinking. That she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you.
Yeah?
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
Yeah.
The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Futaba. These
Yep.
scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
I saw the bag jump slightly.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
This is going off the railings. This is going off the rails right now. This is
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thief.
this is
but
this is
one
bad.
himself?
This is bad. This is bad.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious?
I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
really are
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro,
Shit. I'm gonna get thrown out, dude. I'm gonna get thrown out.
Basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months.
I'm gonna get thrown out. I'm gonna get thrown out, baby. I'm gonna get
And on top
thrown
of
out, baby.
Futaba's involved too.
I'm gonna get so thrown out. I'm gonna get thrown
hell?
out, dude. I'm gonna get thrown out. This is the end. This is it.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed.
Yeah.
I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Come on, Sojiro.
Why won't you believe
You
me?
have
Are
to.
you the same as everyone else?
Come on, yeah, believe her, Sojiro, please.
No already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
Come on, man.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd.
Exactly.
It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom
Exactly.
was fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting.
Dude,
or
Sojiro,
kicking
you are the man. You are the fucking man. Oh my god, this guy is amazing. How is he not married yet? Please tell me, how is he not married yet? This dude is fucking cool.
I mean, who would
True,
believe
true.
such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, alright?
Okay.
We're
You
done.
do know we taken out a gangster, right? Like a mob boss. We have done that.
Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I lose my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of being
Yeah.
reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others
Exact-
about
yeah.
what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Wow, that was pretty. That was a pretty intense scene, I gotta admit. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you to it or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Myoko was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the corporate we pursue now. Wait a second, though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? Dude, I'm not. No. It's the bald dude. It's Shido. I'm telling you. It's Shido. Or Shida. Shida. It has to be Shida. It has to be. But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for them too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win, no matter what. Let's do this. Oh boy. Sheeta, huh? Guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. No, it isn't. It's late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa if you want. Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night. Alright. Let's call it a day and go to bed. Alright. No problem. No, what am I trying to say? Arguments. No arguments there. Just trying to find the right words. I couldn't quite get them out, though.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido.
Masayoshi. Alright, Shido, not Shida. Okay, so Shido.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves. The suspects for Mr.
Has to be
Sakura's
that
death
guy,
and
dude.
others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
God
Considering
damn!
the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
So that's why whoever sold us out, sold us out. Like, because remember in the very beginning they said, you were sold out. That's why. So, that's why someone close to us sold us out. They saw that money, dollar signs came up in their eyes, and they gave him a tip. They probably gave him an anonymous tip.
Will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Don't even joke about it. That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day.
Yeah, now they put a bounty on our heads.
Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something
I won't.
reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's
Get to hear it,
nothing to worry about.
Sojiro.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure
Yeah, 30 million yen is a bit much.
With this, the Phantom Thieves have become
Yeah, this
public
is
enemy
bad.
#1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Bum 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 bum. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. Oh boy, I always notice that I always text in that guy's class. Like every single time, dude.
We're wanted now.
Mm-hmm.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
They're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed.
Mm-hmm.
It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure
Yeah.
us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
So they actually freaking like were planning this out since I want to say maybe Kamoshida.
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
Yeah. I would not be surprised.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to
Oh
it in the
boy.
end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
Oh boy.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think?
Oh jeez, I don't know, man. They baited us. That's the best I got for you, man.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We'll overcome this.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
Yep. No way we're gonna run.
That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now we need a plan.
Yo?
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Being framed and all that, and all the added bounty. It all felt just like bullshit. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. I know how you feel.
Huh?
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. Made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
And again.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice. That'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must have been the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. Oops. Things will turn around. Mayako? You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, Mayako. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya. Oh man, I like Ryuji though, a lot. He's really cool. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. Little bit of a stutter. Well, we've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Oh boy, it's getting spicy up. Yeah, you feel the spice? Do you feel the spice?
Okay.
Also, unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some fucking editing. Of course. Because for some reason, when it comes to Persona 5, Elgato says, you know what? I'm gonna glitch like a motherfucker. I hate Elgato sometimes. But it's like the best thing I have. We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Alright. Are we going to bed?
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
It was worth a shot. We're not done quite yet. This is just beginning. It is. It's close to the beginning of the game, actually. It is close to the beginning of the game.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Sorry, what? Issue in which criminals... okay.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are...
I was looking at my phone. I wasn't even paying attention to what Shido was saying.
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
Oh boy.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
Of course.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Oh boy.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Is that younger employee Adachi? It's like, yes, I agree with a lot of what this guy's saying.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
No.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason